Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today I've got a memory plan review for today for the week of September 14th through to the 20th, and I'm in my PaperHouse Productions planner, and I'm going to be using this kit from Harriet Wright Designs called Hey Sunday. I have a feeling this was a mystery kit, one of the first that I got, and I got it last year, so actually 2019. These are the full boxes. Oh no, beginning of this year, sorry. Then you've got the half boxes, quarter boxes, etc. Date covers, flags and icons, washi strips and headers, and then a page of deco. It also came with these two extra full boxes here and a whole set of headers here as well. I'm going to pull in some rose gold foil just to add a little splash, but I'm not going to go too mad with the foil for this kit. So if you want to see how this can turn from a kit into a spread, then stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is pop the washi down, and normally across the top I'm going to pull in some Simply Gilded washi. I think I have these two rolls, I believe, from the sub box. I believe this is from the the Park Avenue box, and I kind of want to say these were two, or these might have been the Fate, what is it called, the Fancy Fate box. They're both two recent boxes, and yeah, I've yet to use them yet. They're still sealed, so I will open these up, and I will use one of these, I think, across the top here to cover these dots. Okay. So there's marble in the kit, and I love this marble section here. Just trying to find my washi card. Use this. Oh, I messed it up. There we go, and then across here. So these dots need to be covered up if they don't go with the kit perfectly, but I think this kit's not too bad. So yeah, so we're planning the week of September, and it is already towards the end of October when I'm filming this. So some of my memories from this week are a bit sketchy, but we'll see how much I can actually remember. I'm just going to trim that with my scissors. There we go. Okie dokie. Lovely. Now Harriet's kits do come with a couple of strips of washi, so I can put something else up here if I wanted to. I'm kind of feeling these kind of pink floral. It does make it very much a very heavily, or I was going to say ordained, ornamented up here, which is why I like my boxes to be not be at the top, because otherwise you just get all deco and then there's nothing for the rest of the box. But yeah, I like using different bits of washi with this planner. It's one of the joys of this particular layout. There we go. And then the bows I'm actually going to put at the bottom. Just covering that bottom row of dots. And again, yeah. Oh no, I've got to caught myself. Ah! Oh, crikey. Okay, come on now. Play nice. Please. Okay, there we go. There we go. Lovely. Right, get the sticker paper off my finger. Okay, and Harriet's kits do also come with these two skinny strips of washi, but I can't remember if they're, I think they're too skinny for this strip here. Although I think they might be. I'm going to wait and see actually. Hold that thought, because I think if I put the date covers down, it might work. So that's what I'm going to do now, is the date covers. yeah, date colours, and then I can put the strip, the skinny strip of washi underneath it. So yeah, so I'm in my half-term holiday. We've completed a term and survived, half-term, sorry, and survived this crazy pandemic. We had a few kids go off. We weren't completely COVID free. However, why is that so much lower? Oh, because I did it wrong. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we weren't completely COVID free, but we didn't have to evacuate an entire school year, which is good. And so far we've had no major incidences either, which has been very lucky. So yeah, so there we go, we'll do that. Then we'll grab these small strips here. Yeah, I am a high school biology teacher. We've got a lot of pink going on at the top here, so we'll see how that plays out. I'll save that strip, it might come in handy in the sidebar maybe. And yes, I'm still in my dressing gown. Even though it's like 1 o'clock. Right. Okay. There we have it. I'm not sure if I like the little bits of black poking through. It just doesn't look very clean. I'll see how the rest of the kit looks together, because the weekend banner is quite dark. So we'll see, but so on the date covers I do want to put some date dots. So I have these from Ravello Papery. You may have seen them in my recent haul. These are actually the rose gold ones that I've had for a while. I didn't get any more rose gold because actually I have another full set of these in my collection, so I didn't need any more. So this is on clear matte paper, so it doesn't have the gloss, the glossy glare. It has a really beautiful, just kind of disappears into the sticker, and all you see is the foil. And it's a really pretty tone of rose gold, actually quite coppery, which I think most of the rose gold foil that I'm bringing in is the same, so that's good. So it was the 5th, 14th through to the 21st. It would have been my first full week back to school of week A, but unfortunately, if you watched my previous memory plan with me for this spread here, my son woke up with a fever, and we had to get him COVID tested, and then that meant that we had to self-isolate until we got a negative test, or until symptoms had we'd been on the isolation period. And so the first Monday and Tuesday this week I wasn't in school, because thankfully he did get a negative test, and we were able to go back to school and nursery and work on Wednesday. But yeah, it was just it was a bit nervous. He's also got a bit of a cough. He gets fevers quite a bit, and I was worried that these were gonna continue, but he so far has been fever free again now, so that's really good. And then finally the 20th. Oh, there we go. There we have foiled. Okay. So I do want to just finish off this area up here, and to do that I was going to take a piece of deco, maybe, where's my deco sheet? I'm actually going to pull in all of this deco. I think I've got plans for it all as my icons for the week, because I just think it's so pretty. So I just wanted to use this Hey Sunday, and I think I'm going to use a little bit of washi just to cover up the rest of that grey. This is a washi sheet, a washi chunk from the washi sheet. I'm just going to put Hey Sunday there, and then I'm going to pull in my Diamond Prince Designs month of the year stickers. I'm like so confused because September I need a new sheet. And just pull in a September one. So again, this is on the same kind of paper, but obviously from a different shop. And it is this transparent clear paper, and I have to be very careful because she's kiss cuts these perfectly, and so it does mean they're a bit fragile. It's like almost like a vellum, like a sticky vellum. I just want to make sure I get all the bits that I need. Okay. Just be very, very careful. Just put the September there over that piece of deco. Beautiful. Okay. I'm going to add the girl as the full box, and this girl best represents me, although I do not have hair that long. In fact, I'm going to get it cut in a few hours, but yeah, as kind of like my date cover there. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to do the rest of the full boxes, and I think I'm going to put them all in the middle. So yeah, so I've worked out where they all need to be according to which deco pieces I was using, which I know might seem a bit much. But yeah, so I think that there's one that's I haven't quite decided. Look at this cat in a blanket, so cute. There we go. So because I'm using all of the deco, I wanted to make sure that my full boxes didn't contain the deco that was in the boxes, although I did mess up with the cat blanket one. So yeah, but and then Hey Sunday has to go on the Sunday. And then I guess this scene here can go. Yeah, there we go. And then I like to put a header on top, and I'm going to use these headers here on this page for these, and then I'm going to use an overlay from Strawberry Lime Designs in rose gold. It's like a rose gold confetti. It's quite a subtle. I just thought with all the pinks in this kit, rose gold would be kind of like the perfect accompaniment to this. It just kind of made sense in my eyes. So yeah. Oh. And I love like all of these headers are like different hues of pink and grey, which I felt was very kind of clever. And there's 7 in there. So these are my overlays, but I also have like 4 on here that I want to use. So I'm going to use these up first. And these are, yeah, from Strawberry Lime Designs. She doesn't have much foil, but she does a lot of overlays, and I've got her overlays for Christmas. They're just amazing. I used them last year and they were phenomenal. Okay, hopefully get that out of the way. Start on a new sheet. These feel really satisfying to peel up and put down. So we have some gold, rose gold, gorgeous. Okay, so next I'm just gonna do the sidebar, and then we will have a go at have a look at the rest of the week. So I think I'm going to use a combination of these headers, just cycle through them. So I normally like to do a Monday through Sunday, and then checklist. And Harriet has all of these in her kit. These. And then at the bottom, I'm going to try and use up the rest of the washi. It's in 3 strips, but that's okay. I won't be able to get 2. Maybe just the 1. There we go. Save that skinny one. Okie dokie. So, gonna scatter the rest of these headers around, and I'll do this off camera, and then I'll be right back and we'll go through the day by day. Okay, so let me get myself sorted and we'll go through the day by day. I'm going to flip over, and I don't know if I can zoom you in a bit. Okay, so on this Monday then, so like I said, it was my son was off, so we weren't in school or work this day. So I mean, obviously I wasn't happy about that, but the benefit was that I did manage to sleep in, and so I used this little sleep mask to mark that we slept in, and then I had a list of things that I needed to get done. I was still having to work, obviously, you know, or wanting to work, I should say, from home. So I'm just going to pull in this checklist, and I feel like I need a to-do header, or a header at least. And yeah, so I was marking that I was working from home. I had to do my scheme of work for year 7, do some trackers as well. So I'm just going to pull in the clipboard icon, clipboard deco for that. Then in the afternoon, me and my husband, we still didn't get our results, we still didn't get the results from Matt's test, the test results back. So I'm going to pull in this kind of like hexagon, and I'm going to layer it with a circle, and just use the little cap wrapped up in a blanket just to mark that we didn't get the test results back. Do some layering there. So no results, we still had to go stay off work this next day, and so Mark and I we watched Karate Kid and the Cobra Kai. It was on Netflix, and so we binged watched season 1 on this day. I think I might be able to pull in another header. Just hope I've got enough. Yeah, there should be enough, because it's 4, 2, 3, 4 per day. There's 7. So yeah, that should be enough. Okay, and for that I was going to pull in the book stack just to mark that we watched Cobra Kai and Karate Kid. So yeah, so on Tuesday then, we were obviously still at home, we hadn't heard anything. I ended up watching New Girl on Netflix, so I'm just going to do some layering again, but this time I'm going to use a flag. Not that colour flag. I'm going to use the marble. Pull in the marble and layer it with really light pink. I've centre it a bit because then I'm going to also use the coffee and a spoon sticker. There we go. To mark that I watched New Girl. We then watched Cobra Kai season 2 on this day. We had to start it quite late, and because obviously it wasn't suitable for the children to watch. By the way, my son at this point was absolutely fine. Like, he was himself completely. So I kind of had a lot of faith that we were going to get a negative result. Like, he was just absolutely happy and all the good stuff. And so yeah, but it was still a nerve-wracking day. I felt really kind of anxious this day, and I was like, why am I feeling so weird? And then I was like, well, obviously I'm waiting for the test results from my son. And we did get the negative test result, which was amazing. So I'm just going to use a quarter box to mark that. I'm going to use a scallop one, I think. And oh, for the deco for that, I'm just going to use this one. And then this. And yeah, and then that evening, once we got the negative test, we were like, okay, we can go to the shops. I went to Sainsbury's. We ordered fish and chips. Yeah, and yeah, it was all good. So I'm just going to pull in a checklist just to mark those things that we did. And yeah, so I'm going to use the candle deco, and I'm going to pull in, because I did use the shopping cart icon as well. So there we go, to mark that we went to Aldi. Then on Wednesday, we were back in school, so the alarm was going off this morning, and so I'm just going to mark that and use the alarm clock deco. It's perfect. And then it was my sixth form day, so I'm just going to pull in a checklist. I like my sixth form days. It's just really less of a performance and more about focusing about what the kids are doing and what they're up to and how they're getting on, and I really enjoy those days. So yeah, using this book to mark that. Then in the evening, I picked up the kids from school, and Matt, our youngest, he was on gold, so they get graded for how good they were the day, like they've been really helpful, or anything like that. They get rewards and things, you know, and he was on gold today, which is a very good thing. It's like the top one, so very proud of him there. So I'm going to use this giant flower sticker to mark that he was on gold. And then that evening we had some giant Skittles. They were kind of crazily big, and it was great fun trying to eat these giant Skittles. So I'm just going to do some layering, and I'm going to use the little hexagon deco to layer with that as well. Tomorrow we had giant Skittles. Okay, so moving on to Thursday. First of all, it's a Thursday. I'm just not very good with Thursdays anyway. I don't like them as a day, and this particular Thursday was just rushed and just ugh. So I think that's actually what I've marked in my planner, is like ugh Thursday. So I'm going to also pull in the eye mask just to you know, signify that I did not want to wake up this morning. Then I had to do some marking this morning, so I'm just going to pull in another flag, layer it with some deco. Oh no. Yep. Green one. When you're marking, you need to make sure you've got a good cup of coffee for that. And then did a load of other stuff. That was actually in the morning. Oh, it should have been on the other side. Never mind. And then throughout the day, I had to do some chores and things. This is where the cat comes in again. And actually, I'm going to change that. No, I'm not. we go. Oh, well, I've ruined my sticker now. No. Okay. Ah, okay. What was the other sticker I could have used? Okay. I'll use this sticker to mark the stuff that I need to do that day. And then actually, at the end of the day, it really wasn't that bad. So my thoughts about Thursday were actually worse than the actual day was. So I'm going to put that down there with a header in between, which I think has fallen. So yeah, it actually wasn't that bad. And I kind of made it worse for myself than I needed to. So yeah, I was just being a bit silly really. Actually wasn't that bad. So Friday came round and I was glad it was Friday. I am so glad this morning that I actually did some Pilates this day. So I did some Pilates in the morning. So yeah, so I'm just going to pull this piece of deco in to mark that. And then this day I had a fair amount of stuff that I need to do. I had a prep hour, I was able to do some prep. I also was able to sort out my lessons for the day, which is really good, and it just generally was quite a productive end to the week, so that considering the start was so hectic. So I'm just going to pop the clipboard sticker there. So in the afternoon then, and kind of like later on in the evening, we actually got some really bad news. The rule of 6 had come into force in England and in England, and that meant that we had to cancel the holiday that we'd planned. So right now, on the first Saturday of half term, I'm supposed to be in the Lake District. We'd organised this wonderful holiday. I was well excited. I was so chuffed, really pleased that I had something to look forward to, but unfortunately it had to be cancelled because there were 7 of us, and that is against the rules essentially. So our holiday was cancelled, which was absolutely gutting. And yeah, so this, like, the end of this night, like, I was just distraught basically. And so at the end of this night I went to bed. So after the phone call with Mark's parents, yeah, I just went to bed. I didn't want to deal with the day anymore. It'd been a really tough week in terms of, you know, obviously worried about Matthew, and I just needed to go to bed. So yeah, it wasn't the greatest end to my week. However, Saturday we tried to do some nice things. It was actually the day of the conkers. I'm going to do this slightly out of order just for aesthetics purposes, which is really annoying. Maybe I'm just going to do it, be a rebel. So we went and collected conkers. That was the plan for this day. I'd spotted conkers falling on Thursday, and I messaged my husband because every year now we've gone, when this time of year in like middle of September, we've gone to the local park and just collected conkers, and we got so many. It's absolutely ridiculous. If you're not sure what a conker is, basically it's the fruit from a horse chestnut. And so yeah, so we went and got collected those. It was actually really, really good fun. Yeah, so I'm going to use this giant flower sticker. It's the only like horticultural sticker in the sticker sheet to say we collected conkers. I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough space to write that, but anyway. And then on the way back home we got some KFC. We were just had a hankering for fast food, and yeah. So I'm just going to do some layering here. Oh, it should be on the inside. Some yeah, and we got it through drive-through, and then we took it home to eat. We tried to eat outside, but it was just too windy. It was actually kind of crazily windy. Oh, I'm ruining these stickers. Okay, KFC, that's it there. Then that afternoon I did a load of filming. I actually filmed my collab Plan With Me, which went live on the Saturday and the Sunday. So if you watched it, thank you so much, and if you want to see it, then please I'll try and link it for you. It was a collab with lots of amazing talent on the YouTube here, including Run With Craft Scissors, Sassy Stephanie, Shani and Nicole, and I was so honoured to be asked to join in from Leslie from Run With Craft Scissors. And yeah, it was I spent the afternoon filming that and making sure that was all ready to go. So yeah, and then me and Mark then played D&D that afternoon, which was really lovely. It was great fun. So I'm just going to use the core box to mark that. Just going to pull in this scallop. And what other piece of deco am I going to use apart from one of these giant hexagons? So yeah. What was I going to put there? Oh, it's my book stack, because I was planning on doing my Plan With Me's. So there we go. And then on Sunday then it was collab day, so I'm just going to pop that in a quarter box. I'm just going to use the alarm clock sticker to mark that. Collab day, well excited. There was so many amazing videos that went up, lots of different Apple kits if you're into it, if you wanted to know a bit more. Lots of Apple kits gone up, which is awesome. And that day then we also had to do like lots of the chores of getting ready for the week, so I was ironing and all that good stuff. So yeah, ironing, like checking the kids' book bags and all that kind of stuff, all the standards. And then we had to kind of do that quite quickly and get fuel and things, because that afternoon we ended up going to my sister's house for a roast dinner, which was divine. It's one of the last times we were able to be together before further measurements kind of came into force. So I'm just going to pull that there, and I'm just going to use the cat and blanket sticker just to mark having a roast dinner with my sister. And then that evening we also played D&D with my cousins. So again, another hexagon sticker being pulled in, and I appreciate that there are two hexagons now quite close to each other, but they're actually marking something significant. So, you know, needs must and all. So yeah, so there we go. So let me just zoom back out again, and you can have a little look at my overall spread. I love all the fact that I've managed to use so much deco. Really enjoyed that. I actually have a couple of pieces left that I'm going to just pop into the sidebar. I think all of these things should have a deco piece, and I'm quite chuffed that I managed to use all the deco. So yeah, in fact this is what I actually do have left. So I do have the girls, and then I have this girl here in a bath. Then I've got all of this sheet. I didn't use any of these, including the habit trackers, the little things, the other headers, some other stickers there. I've got a couple of 3-heart checklists here, some more of the icons and flags, and the weekend banner. Oh, should I use the weekend banner? I feel like if I use, like, these flags need to be used as the weekend banner. And I can't bring myself around to do that. I did sort out my bins this day though. Did some filming. Bath lights. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. But yes, so that's all I have left from the kits. Oh, and sorry, and I also have a full checklist here. This thin strip of washi and some bows and arrows as well. So thank you so much for watching. I do hope you like this video and have seen how I use this spread. I will post pictures of my after pen pics on Instagram, so please follow me there. It's at K17plans, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thank you and goodbye.